Welcome to TE Destinations. I'm your host, Rob, and on today's episode, we're going to be covering Ostia Antica, the most important port city for the city of Rome itself. Andiamo! To get to Ostia Antica is an easy 40-minute train ride with an additional 10 minutes to get to the beach. The starting point is Porta Ostiense in Rome near a pyramid. Yes, I did say pyramid. It's close to 2,000 years old. And what a thing to enjoy while having breakfast. The Porta Ostiense was one of the gates to the walls of Rome. You would follow the Ostiense road to get to the ancient city of Ostia. Fortunately for us, we don't have to walk there like the ancients. We can take a comfortable modern train ride. Eccoci qua! The vast ruins of the great city of Ostia. This is still the same road where we started our journey. Ostia had up to 50,000 inhabitants, and there were many public buildings for its citizens. Here are the baths of the coachmen. Can you see the donkeys and the mosaics? And we can take a look above and see the more sumptuous public baths of Neptune. Are you starting to get an idea of what a great city this must have been? A major port that supplied everything eventually to Rome. It had its own theater. Let's take a look. Gracelyn and I were actors at one time, and we really feel at home in a place like this. Just try and keep us off the stage. Okay, so why don't you tell us a little bit about what it was like to act on these stages, and a little bit about these guys.
Okay, well, these guys behind us are actually theater masks. They are decorative, of course, carved out of stone, out of marble, and they're quite interesting because if you notice the large space for the mouth, because unlike today that we have microphones, they were like megaphones to help project the voice.
This is a smaller theater, but it probably could have over 1,000 people in it. And then
this one actually, it was changed because originally it was about 1,000 people, but then it was extended, and it's extended to the point that approximately 3,500, I think, would be an estimation, which is kind of fun because they still use it today.
Unlike the Great Forum in Rome, which is majestic and monumental, one can get an idea of what daily life was like for the Romans in a big city here. Here we are at the mill, where they ground grain to make flour. Ostia was famous for its bread. Did you know that Romans lived in apartment buildings? They could get up to 5 stories tall. The ground floor usually had shops, and the shopkeeper lived right above their stores. And now it's time for an ancient snack. Let's stop at our local thermopolium. Let's go and have some fun at the local baths, a place where you could exercise and go swimming and even enjoy a heated room to sweat your toxins out. Hot steam would go through these pipes and heat the rooms, indoor heating over thousands of years ago. We normally don't cover bathroom breaks, but I think this time we can make an exception. We can all sit together and do our business. My hair is never going to look right in these videos. We can't overlook an opportunity to snoop in a rich person's home, the beautiful Domus of Fortuna Anonaria. So, Grayson, this was kind of like a place where the shops were, or the corporations, I think they called it.
Yeah, it's called Piazzale di Cooperazione, but honestly, if you remind yourself, you look back at the theater, which is such a cool view. This was a typical portico off of the theater, like they had in every theater. And then you start to see these incredible mosaics, but the mosaics are telling you what the shops are that are even behind that. So there was 2 stories, there were shops down below, up above. Maybe the person lived up there, maybe it was part of the business, but you could kind of take a peek from the pictures and figure out what was going on.
I don't know about you, but I'm famished. Let's go to the local Renaissance castle in Borgo to have some lunch. The color of these bougainvillea plants are stunning here. The castle was built for the famous Pope Julius II when he was a cardinal. His family architect Baccio Pontelli designed the castle and also this church dedicated to the patron saint of Ostia, Santa Aurea. Nothing better on a warm spring day than some light food fare like fresh ricotta, grilled vegetables, flipping frittatas, and some lovely, cool White House wine. We are close to the sea, so some bacala and spaghetti alla vongole are a must. FYI, that tiramisu was outstanding. So we've had a great day of culture, history, and food. What better way to reward ourselves? Cocktails on the beach. You may think this is Tahiti, but it's actually a beach club on the Ostia Lido beach. These are the places where the Romans loved to go to escape the heat. It's really lovely to chat about what we saw over an Aperol Spritz and soak in the sun and enjoy the breeze to finish off such a fantastic day. Thanks for watching our video.
And thanks from Through Eternity Tours.
Please remember to like, comment, share,
And subscribe.
and click on the bell when you want to be notified of new content uploaded. To collect for my unemployment.
What do you do?
I'm a philosopher.
A philosopher?
Yes.
You mean a bullshit artist?
Yeah.
Did you bullshit today?
No.
Did you try to bullshit today?
No.
Come back tomorrow. I'm on my wine break.
Welcome to TE Destinations. I'm your host, Rob, and on this episode, we're going to be covering the House of Hansel and Gretel.